There's such a gift that children give us as they reflect back all the areas that we are both whole and needing more space for development, or places where we have wounds. And so in my personal journey, when I realized I was similar, Forrest and I were on a journey of how do we deepen into our wholeness, read the books, do the shadow work, you know, like all the podcasts, all the meditations, all the things. And then through that journey for myself, realizing, oh, like children are programmed, they're built to be in theta waves until they're 7. They're built to be this absorber of our conscious and unconscious self. And so as the child is growing up, they are absorbing everything that we're doing and then reflecting it back to us. And we can find that really triggering. Many parents can find that those different pieces where they're not seeing themselves, that they see it in their child. And so can we shift the orientation of just like, oh, I'm triggered, to, oh, wow, like it became this, like, I describe it sometimes as a shadow grinder where I'm getting, you know, my regular life, but then seeing these pieces in my daughter reflecting back in me. And it just became this really beautiful space to open up to and say, okay, like now, instead of this is a challenge, but this is actually a more road signs on the journey of wholeness for me to like take in and to heal, to either whether that's I'm working with a coach or doing my own shadow work, working with my therapist. It's like so awakening now. And what are the different areas of development as we go through, as she's 2, as she's 3, now she's 7, and we're hitting all these different spaces that are reflective of my development at those stages. And so what are all the tools that I can use to help myself in bringing myself back into wholeness? And how can I welcome other parents into this journey? I felt like, okay, so this has been so catalyzing for me to have this orientation and to develop different modalities of supporting my journey of wholeness. You know, well, how can I welcome more parents to use parenting as a catalyst for their own journey and their wholeness? And so there's a piece of welcoming parents in. So there's a piece of raising wholeness that is how our parents raising themselves, like in reparenting themselves in a space of wholeness. And then through that journey of parenting themselves and welcoming themselves, they're role modeling the pathway of wholeness for their children. And to speak to Forrest's piece about embodiment, if we are not embodying our own wholeness in this journey of wholeness, then it's really challenging to actually recognize it, feel it, and nurture it in the child. So there's all these different ways. And so raising wholeness is how do we support more people to raise children in wholeness through our own journey of wholeness.
Along with our website at portalsofperception.org, Portals is also available on YouTube and on all podcast platforms, as well as social media. You can become an active member and join the conversation in community events. And you can help us get the word out by liking this content and by sharing it with your friends.